Jai Jirendra, Namaste and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to solve the 66th question of the problem solving series, which is based on string. The difficulty level for this question is medium, and this question has been asked in Amazon, Microsoft, Oracle, Adobe, etc. Integer to Roman conversion. So in the previous question we have converted a Roman values to integer values, and in this question we are converting integer value given to us into its Roman corresponding Roman value. So you know already, right? These are the values for Roman which are converted. These are the symbols. For 1 we represent 1 as I, V as 5, right? And 10 as X. And actually we also represent 500 as D actually. Okay. So I forgot to mention this in the previous example. So this is there, right? So we need to add that into the map. Where in that previous question. Okay, so no worries, you would have seen it in the code walkthrough section. Okay, so 357, how do we convert this into a Roman numeral, right? So how should we approach it, right? So when we get this number could be very big number, right? It's given in the question that number won't exceed 4000. Okay, so it would be lesser than from 0 to 4000. We need to convert this numbers to its integer Roman corresponding Roman value. Now 357, we know this is 300, right? Because we can see it. So we can actually directly write it as 3c. Okay, this becomes 300. And then 50, we know 50 is represented by L, and 7 is represented by this. Okay, so we solve this. Okay, so here also when we get this 3000, we know that 3000 is represented by M is 1000, so we will add it as 3. Now 3000. Now C 6 is 600. So we could have given 6C, but here D is given. So D is 500. So we can give 1D and 1C, which makes it 600. And then we can make 33 as XXX and YII. Right? So this is the answer. But how do we solve this? How do we program this? In the earlier example, we took a map and converted the Roman values to its integer value, right? We saw this mapping, and when we saw, the intuition was different, right? So you can see the question to understand the 65th previous video. But here we are given the integer value, and when we see this is a hundredth value, how do we come to know this is the 100th unit? So if we divide this number by 100, mod of this number by 100, then what would be the value? Not do mod, divide it by 100. Then it would be give us as 3, right? That means there are 3 hundreds. 100 into 3. 3 times 100. So this comes in the 100 unit, right? CCC. Right? So if we wanted to see what is the ones unit, right? Then we would have divided it by 10. Then 350 into, if you would have divided it by 10, then it would have given us 350, right? 35 into 10 is 350. So instead of dividing it by 10, if we divide it by 100, if we do a mod of 100 to this, then we get the remaining, right? 3 into 100 is 300. So 3 we have extracted. Now the remaining 57, to get remaining 57 Roman value, if we do a mod of 100, we get this 57, and then we divide it by 10 to get the 10th unit. For the so 10th unit would be 5, so we represent it by 5. Now once we have got the 10th unit, now to get the ones unit, we divide it by 10. Mod it by 10. Okay, so what would be the mod value for this? This would be 350 into 10, and this would be 7, right? So we got this 7 value, right? So we can represent 7 over here. We should have that mapping. So if I have a mapping of 1000, 2000, 3000 index wise, okay, so the 0th would be empty. So when it would give us one value, we can check the mapping. Okay, so for that 1000 mapping, what is that corresponding? You might not understand, I'll code it and you'll understand it. Okay, string 1000 equal to uh, we'll write it as empty 0 m double m triple m. Okay, it won't exceed this. Given string hundreds HUDS we will write. Okay, we will write it as empty, then C double C. Okay, 0th index, first index, second index, third index, fourth index would be actually it would be CD, right? Smaller value would come first. D would come here 5, DC 600, DCC 700, DCCC 800, and then what would be the 900 value? 900 would be this CM would be 900, right? This way we represent, right? If you would solve the previous question, the smaller, if the next value of the string, if it is smaller, C is smaller than M, right? So this C will be subtracted. So 0 minus 100, and then the next plus 1000. So minus 100 plus 1000 is 900. So we represented 1000, 100, and then comes tens. Okay, so for tens, what would be the tens value? X empty, 0 tens, then 10, then 20, then 30, then 40. How would we represent 40? 40 would be XL 40, L50, LX 60, LXX 70, LXXX 80, XC 100. So 9 has happened, and now string ones. Okay, string ones, ONES ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, so now when someone tells, okay, what is the 7th value, right? So you got this 7th, you check the 1/7. So what will be the 1/7 index? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is the 7. Okay, I'll show you the answer. Okay, now string answer would be equal to this 1000 inside the thousands we do a num divided by 1000. We'll get like in this one, num divided by 1000 is 3, right? So thousands of 3 is 0, 1, 2, 3. So this n3 will come. Now to get the 100 hertz, now this num 1000 we have got this thousands. Now if we do a mod of this, then we'll get the next values, right? So num mod of 1000, so mod of 1000, 3633 mod 1000 will give the rest of the values 633, and then divide it by 100. So we will get, what we will get when we divide 633 by 100, then we get 6. So hundreds of 6, 6, 4, 5, 6, DC will come, right? Like this, DC, 3M, DC. Now tens, nums mod 100 divide by 10. What we will get now? Mod 100. So mod 100 3633, mod 100 will give us 33, and then divide by 10 will give us 3. So x we will get, and then once num mod 10 will give us this 3. Okay, so this string answer would be actually this value, and then we will return our answer. Okay, so this will be appended, and we will get the answer for any of the integer value from 0 to 4000. Okay, I hope the explanation is clear, the code is clear. The link to the question is given in the description. Please try it yourself and then come to my code walkthrough section. This we have solved it in order of 1. The time complexity is order of 1. This is the optimized solution. Okay, yeah. Here is the code walkthrough of the 66th question, converting integer value to Roman value in LeetCode platform. So the companies that have asked these questions are, a lot of companies have asked these questions. And the solution, as we have discussed, is very simple. It's a order 1 time complexity solution. We have taken this values here, ones, tens, hundreds and thousands, and we have returned the value here directly. Okay, so I'll just submit this code. So this has been accepted, and then see you all soon in the next video, where I'll be explaining the 67th question of the problem solving series and 5th question of string. Jai Janendra.